Beneath the glittering halls of Versailles, behind the gold and silk of Louis XIV's court, a nightmare was brewing. A scandal of poisons, black magic, and murder that nearly toppled the Sun King himself. This was no rumor. This was a conspiracy of nobles, priests, and witches. A tale so dark it would haunt France forever. Tonight we unravel the Poison Affair of Versailles, the darkest scandal of the French court. The Golden Mask of Versailles. In the late 1600s, King Louis XIV, the Sun King, ruled France with unmatched glory. Versailles was a palace of power, a theater of wealth, a stage where nobles danced to the king's tune. But beneath the gilded chandeliers and lavish gardens lay jealousy, ambition, and desperation. In a world where position at court meant everything, some were willing to risk anything, even murder. The whisper of poison, it began with whispers in Paris. Fortune tellers and alchemists were offering more than palm readings. They sold potions, love charms, and deadly poisons. Nobles, desperate to rise in favor or rid themselves of rivals, sought their services. One name rose above them all: Catherine Monvoisin, known simply as La Voisin. She was no ordinary fortune teller. She was the queen of Paris's criminal underworld, a woman who dealt in poison, arranged secret rituals, and promised her clients power for a price. The dark market La Voisin's house became a gathering point for desperate aristocrats. Love potions brewed from exotic herbs, powders that could sicken an enemy slowly or kill them instantly, and most infamously, the Black Mass, a satanic ritual where nobles begged the devil himself for power. Even priests were involved. The line between faith and blasphemy blurred. Rumors spread of infants sacrificed, blood-drunk in rituals, and nobles kneeling before altars of darkness, all in the shadow of Paris. Murder in high places. Soon, deaths at court began to raise suspicion. Husbands died suddenly. Mistresses of the king fell ill mysteriously. Rivals disappeared. Behind many of these tragedies lay the same hidden hand. Poison slipped into food, wine, or medicine. The scandal exploded when it was discovered that even Madame de Montespan, the king's favorite mistress, had turned to La Voisin. Desperate to keep Louis XIV's love, Montespan allegedly sought potions and even participated in black masses to secure her place at his side. The affair exposed in 1679. The storm broke. A failed poisoning exposed the network. The police, under Louis XIV's orders, began the largest investigation France had ever seen. Thousands were questioned. Hundreds were arrested. The affair grew so vast it was impossible to hide. Nobles, priests, soldiers, even members of the royal household were implicated. Torture was used, secrets spilled, and at the center of it all was La Voisin, the woman who held the secrets of France's elite. The trial of shadows. The trials that followed were a spectacle of horror. Confessions of poisonings, testimonies of satanic rituals, and names of high-ranking conspirators shook the court. La Voisin was burned at the stake in 1680, but she took many secrets with her. Some say she refused to name every client, knowing the devastation it would cause. Others believe Louis XIV himself ordered certain names buried to protect his throne. Still, the damage was done. The Sun King's court was stained with blood and whispers of devilry. Versailles, the jewel of France, had been revealed as a nest of ambition, corruption, and fear. The aftermath. The Poison Affair scarred France deeply. The king grew more suspicious, his court more paranoid. The police created a permanent force to hunt poisons and conspiracies. And the people whispered that if even the king's mistress could seek the devil's help, what hope was there for ordinary souls? For Louis XIV, it was a wound that never healed. Though he remained the Sun King shining over Europe, the shadow of the Poison Affair followed him until his death. Closing SEO outro. The Poison Affair of Versailles was more than a scandal. It was a mirror of human ambition, how far people will go for love, for power, for survival. Beneath the gold of Versailles beat a heart of darkness, and for a brief, terrifying moment, it nearly consumed the Sun King himself. What do you think? Was Madame de Montespan guilty of witchcraft and poison, or merely a victim of rumor? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love uncovering the darkest secrets of history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and return for more stories from the shadows of the past.